Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we're gonna make my famous fry festival, and I'm gonna share this recipe with you guys so you know how to make it. So here we're gonna put 2 cups of self-raising flour. You could use all-purpose flour if you need to, but if you're gonna use the all-purpose flour, you need to use a teaspoon of baking powder for each cup. So we added some cornmeal, some sugar. I'm grating some nutmeg real quick, and then we go ahead and do a little splash of vanilla to that, and then we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt, and then I have some egg here that I whipped that we're gonna add to the bowl as well. So with that, we stir it, make sure we have that combination, everything combines into one. And here I'm using old milk. You could use water if you want, that's optional, but I'm using milk for to create this dough. But like I said, you could always use water if you want, that's optional for you to use. So we're gonna stir that into one until we get this here. This is gonna be the dough that we're looking for, and it's nice, soft, fluffy, and we're just gonna cover that as long as you can and let it rise as long as you can. So here we're gonna find our non-stick pot. We're gonna add some oil to that. Then of course, what we're doing is stirring to make sure the oil is evenly hot. And just to make sure, we want to make sure we test the temperature of that so our dumpling doesn't soak the oil instead of be cooking. So here we're going to start making our festivals. So we're just going to like roll it, put our finger through it like 3 times. That's our thumb. And just create that kind of a flat surface, but not too flat. Because remember, it will rise and you want to make sure that it's cooking through and through. So for some reason, when you put the first set of festival in, you always want to give it a quick turn for some reason because the oil is kind of hot, so it will like burn if you don't give it that quick turn. So after you give it that quick turn, then the temperature will come back down to what you're looking for, and then this will be the outcome of that. You understand? So we're just gonna just take this out of the oil. Look at that golden brown. That's the cornmeal. The cornmeal gives you that golden brown, but it is so pretty. So that's what we're going for here. And then we just repeat the process over until we've completed the whole bowl of dough that we have here. So this is everything that we have fried up here, and this is how it looks when it's finished. The inside is light and fluffy while the outside is sweet and crunchy, because that was we going for. So with that, I'm going to serve it with some jerk chicken, people. So we just had some jerk chicken going on the side while we do this, and then we're bringing in the fried dumpling to go with it. And then, you could add whatever sauce you want. I was gonna make the jerk sauce, but I didn't buy that. So that's it, y'all. Love y'all. See you again. Bye for now.